Emergency pod, emergency pod, emergency pod. All right. We're here. It's me, Jack, and Mim. Say hello, boys.
You said it's me, Jack.
It's good.
What's up?
What? It's me, Jack, and Mims.
You sounded like you were calling yourself Jack. Anyways.
All right. Anyways, yeah. Trade deadline. A lot of shit went down. We got a lot planned for next week's episode, so there was no way we were going to be able to cram all of this and everything we have planned for next weekend to one, unless we were going to record for like 4 hours. So we are here with an emergency episode regarding mostly the NBA trade deadline. And yeah, Mims, I'll let you take it away from here since your team kind of splashed it, made it made the headlines, if you will. You take it away.
We got James fucking Harden, baby. So ideally, well, let me put this, not ideally. I thought the end-all be-all of us trading Ben Simmons would be Damian Lillard. I thought our ship on James Harden passed whenever he left Houston to go to Brooklyn. But Daryl Morey, by God, he did it. So we gave up Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and 2 future first-round picks for James Harden and Paul Millsap. Now, James Harden, granted, was not having the best year of his career this year. At the beginning of the year, like working back from a hamstring injury. But through the last few weeks, while the Nets have been struggling due to him really not caring that much, kind of showed some flashes of his old self. So if he returns, kind of cares more about basketball when he comes into Philly, I think that makes us a pretty solid contender for the East, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, if you didn't have Doc Rivers.
Top 2.
Yeah. No, but being serious, like, yes, y'all are absolutely easily should be walking to the Eastern Conference Finals with this team easily.
I just don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't trust Doc Rivers. Once y'all get rid of him, literally anybody else.
So the projected starting, I've seen different projected starting lineups for the Sixers, but as of right now, from what I'm looking at as our roster, what I would start is probably James Harden and Maxey in the backcourt. I would start Furkan Korkmaz instead of Matisse. I saw a lot of people wanted Matisse to start, but James Harden was bitching about spacing in fucking Brooklyn. So Matisse can't shoot for anything, and Furk can. His best thing is shooting, so let's give him a shot starting. And obviously Toby and Joel. But
that's solid. I like Korkmaz starting more than Thibault.
Yeah, Thibault coming off the bench would be a fucking problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just put him in there for like 5-6 minutes at a time to like go pester their best perimeter player. Like just give him hell for 5 minutes.
That would be really fun to watch.
That would help a lot. Yeah.
And then we got Shake Milton.
What do we think about the Nets side?
I like it. I mean, listen. Harden, if you're the Nets, Harden is literally leaving next year. He's leaving next year no matter what. So why play out with him if you're not 100% certain you're making a finals, and they can't sit 100% certain with like Kyrie being the way he is? And like, I don't know, you had to make a trade. You had to trade him. And getting Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Drummond and 2 picks. I mean, I'm not saying that's the best value you could have gotten, but like as far as replacing what James Harden like brought to your team, I think they did a good of a job as they could have, I'd say. I think it was a win by the Nets part.
I agree. I think they won more than the Sixers.
I still agree with that, considering we traded a player that didn't play at all for us this year and traded him for a former MVP.
Yeah, it's really hard to say that. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's hard to say that the Sixers lost this trade just because Ben Simmons. I was about to say, like, my point on you had to get rid of Harden because he's not coming back. You have to get rid of Ben. You can't just keep that dead weight on your team.
The fact that he made it this far in the season surprised me without getting traded.
Yeah, we all thought he was going to be moved before the season started. And yeah, obviously that was...
As of right now, working through it, sorry, I don't mean to jump back on James Harden, but he's top 20 in points, second in assists. I mean, if he jumps back into form, man, they're going to be hooping. I don't know how I don't know how the Nets really replaced. I mean, Seth Curry gives them shooting back, but I just don't think if Kyrie can't play in New York, then they're bunked in the playoffs.
Oh, for sure. So that's why Harden wanted out. They knew
If
he was
you're
leaving.
if you're Brooklyn, you don't want home court in this playoffs.
That's what I'm
No,
thinking.
not at all. You're like, can we be the eighth
Let's just go
seed?
for
Yeah.
the
That's
seed.
maybe
Yeah.
that's why they're on this 9-game losing streak.
Honestly,
Maybe it's all part
they're
of the
like, wait a
plan.
second, why are we winning? Like, we're gonna need Kyrie like down the stretch for sure, bro. I just don't know. Like, dude, Kyrie has to get the shot, bro. Like, come on. Like, dude,
He ain't getting no damn shot.
if he does, how
He ain't
mad
getting
is
no
James
damn shot.
Harden?
He's steaming.
Dude,
and the Sixers lose in the first round or some
Joel might catch a body
Yeah.
if Kyrie got that shot.
Joel tears his ACL into season. It's
Why
just
would you
Harden.
say that?
Oh, that would be
You
devastating.
never know. You never know.
If that happens, I'm pointing to this podcast. Jack did this.
Yeah, nah, I'll blame you entirely.
You never know. I would lose it.
Yeah, put that out there.
Respectfully.
Oh goodness. Yeah, respectfully. I'm about to lose my fucking shit.
And Ben Simmons tweets the meme that Embiid posted today.
Yeah, Joel Embiid would probably kill him like on his crutches.
Yeah.
He would whack him to death.
I hope the Nets and Sixers play in the playoffs. That'll just be big drama show.
We would give them hell. Absolute hell.
Ben Simmons is the most hated man in Philly.
Yeah, probably.
He should be. I don't know who else could be.
Trae Young.
Yeah, I don't like Trae Young too much. I don't like Trae Young too much at all.
Trae Young's
Yeah.
the most hated man of New York. You can't
We
be
don't
the
like-
most hated man
Had the
of two
streets going
stories.
wild.
They hate him.
Nice basketball player. It's a shame what he did to my team last playoffs. Anyways, enough about that.
Do you guys think the Nets are still a super team?
No, I don't think Ben Simmons is a superstar.
Okay, that's fair.
I think he's a great third player.
Definitely.
That makes sense. Like
I think if you put like him and Drummond together, it's a superstar.
That's
Drummond's
fair.
a liability on defense. If that make like he just can't guard. The
And
pick
Ben
and roll.
Simmons makes up for it.
Yeah, but like how often are like all? Well, I guess they could be on the court at the same time. I don't know. I do not know. But we have other trades to talk about. This one happened a couple days ago, but Domantas Sabonis in a trade for Tyrese Halliburton, which really came out of fucking left field, if we're being honest. Halliburton's been a real promising rookie this year he's not even a rookie anymore. It's his second year, but a real promising young talent for the Kings. And they kind of just dealt him. Now, I understand Sabonis has been playing at a great level, but I don't see why you trade a 21-year-old averaging 7 assists, shooting 40+% from the three, 50+% from the field. And he's pretty damn good on defense, too.
They kind of just said, get the hell out of here. We don't want you anymore.
I think they're just blowing it up over there.
Are they trading De'Aaron, too? I mean,
No,
if
I
you
think-
blow it up, why
I
would you
think-
trade for an all-star?
I don't know.
They believe
you're
in the
right.
core.
Oh yeah. I don't.
Maybe that's what they're thinking. They're going for that play. And
They also got rid of Bagley, that's what I'm currently doing. I'm trying to find something visually. Okay, I found it. We're good. Let's look at this Bagley trade. So Detroit gets Bagley. The Clippers get Rodney Hood and Semi Ojeleye from Milwaukee. Milwaukee receives Ibaka.
Which is annoying.
Yeah, that is kind of a big deal. A future second and cash. And Sacramento gets DiVincenzo from Milwaukee, Josh Jackson from Detroit, and Trey Lyles from Detroit. It's a big one.
That is a big one.
That's a 4-team trade right there. And Marvin Bagley and Serge Ibaka are on the move. And DiVincenzo. I didn't know they were shopping DiVincenzo. Is he like on a contract or something? Or
I heard he was on a big move to Boston. That's what I heard. I heard a lot of Boston chatter, to be honest.
I didn't see any of that.
That's what I heard over the last week.
I thought we were looking for a center, and we just got one that was on our team less than a season ago.
Traded for him, mind you.
Back to
we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to what we did today. We'll get there. But what is this Detroit team? This Bagley? I mean, it's fair to say he's a bust at this point. No.
I mean, did you look at the two people he got drafted in between? Yeah, it's fair to say. I mean, Luka Doncic and DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I mean,
one looks like the next guy
and
up.
now he's in Detroit, which is where players go to die. It feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll.
And they still have Jeremy Grant.
We're not going to hear about him.
Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, maybe they're going to convert him to center minutes.
They had him too.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Does Detroit ever make sense?
And Jeremy Grant wants out too, so I guess that there's like a future replacement for him. I don't know.
Well, the trade deadline's passed, so like I don't understand where that could lead. Let me pull up the Pistons roster real quick and kind of let me see what.
Like when I saw he was going to Detroit, I didn't think that Detroit really needed a big like that. I mean, to be fair,
I just think they're so bad that they don't care. Like they're just like we'll take what we can get.
But hey, that's a flashy
that's
name.
A big name.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, they're gonna have a lot of cap space next year. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah, but who the hell wants to?
They're not getting nobody. They
I
not getting nobody.
I know.
Unless a motherfucker from Detroit, Michigan grew up there and misses home. They're not getting if no big name free agent. Not in this economy. You kidding me?
I could see why they got Bagley because they're really lacking as far as like size. Like Luka Garza is the only center on this team. Or Isaiah Stewart. And
I worry about guys wanting to come to Boston, dude. I couldn't imagine being like a Milwaukee
going to Detroit.
Yeah, or Detroit.
Oh my goodness.
Sacramento. Oh my God,
is he just
want to come to Boston though? Like, yeah. But now this is a big trade. What do we think about Ibaka to Milwaukee?
Very annoying.
I actually like DiVincenzo on the Bucks more.
See, I go the other way. I feel like the Bucks exactly what they needed was a backup big, and they got basically kind of the exact backup big they needed. They needed someone who could step out, hit the three, defend, kind of has a veteran presence, has been there before. So Serge Ibaka to me is kind of
for DiVincenzo.
I mean,
they got rid of DiVincenzo, Rodney Hood, and Semi, who I'm sure Semi didn't.
Semi doesn't really play, and Rodney Hood didn't really play that much either, as far as I know. I know he did when DiVincenzo.
He's on the clip. The Clippers got Hood, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, Serge is definitely going to help in playoff game situations. He'll definitely have his moments, but I don't know how much. Definitely not going to do a whole ton of scoring, but they just got him more for his presence. So, how old's Serge? He's got to be getting up there.
He's like 38.
Okay,
that old?
Goodness.
No, he's probably like 36. I was
36.
A bit of an exaggeration.
He feels 40.
Let's see, Serge.
I don't know. He's gonna have to make a game-winning block in the playoffs for me to change.
He's 32.
This one, I'll put it that way. He's 32.
Yeah, I thought he's way older than that.
No
I was about to say he got drafted average.
No way.
Under, so yeah, I knew he couldn't be that old.
It just feels like he's 40.
Yeah,
But yeah, I need to see him make some game-winning play in the playoffs before I say they won this trade.
I mean, what is DiVincenzo going to do for the Kings?
Oh, not shit.
Exactly.
But the Bucks still kind of lost, in my opinion. They didn't lose too bad, but I definitely think they lost DiVincenzo, who's more important than Ibaka, in my opinion.
Marvin Bagley is only averaging 9.3 points and 7 rebounds a game.
That's not great.
Nah, not for the.
I think he's a bust. He's a bust.
Overall.
He's a bust.
Absolutely a bust. With those numbers, are you kidding me? He's in what, year 3, 4?
4, is it not?
Yeah.
I mean, he was drafted ahead of Luka Doncic, Trae Young. Like, what draft class was that again?
Is that 18, 17?
18.
I think, yeah, 18 sounds right.
Yeah, it is. All right, I'm pulling it up right now. Let's look at the people not Marcus Bagley. Sorry, it's his brother. Marvin Bagley got drafted over. He got drafted over Luka Doncic, Jaren Jackson, Trae Young, Mo Bamba, Colin Sexton, McCall Bridges, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Miles Bridges.
Huge bust. Huge bust.
Who?
Marvin Bagley.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bridges.
Yeah, all these names, you kidding me? No, he's definitely a bust.
Robert Williams. Granted, he went late. Devontae Graham, Gary Trent Jr., Mitchell Robinson.
Goodness.
Shake Milton, and then Giannis's brother, Kostas. Who I feel like when I just see an Antetokounmpo, you just got to mention him. It's just like, he's there.
Ibaka is only averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
they're
I'm
asking him to play
saying.
bench minutes, like total bench minutes, and he just has to come in and be competent for like 15 minutes of pop in the playoffs, and he can do that.
We'll see. Kind of like Sacramento's side of the trade. I don't know how much money that is, but
I feel like they have like
low
21
key
players
seems
on my
like
roster
they
now.
won. I don't know what the fuck LA was thinking.
I feel like they just heard something was happening. It was like, ooh, I want him.
Yeah. We need to be in the press.
They were just like, awesome. All right, word. They're like, you want to trade players? They're like, yes. They're like, all right, word. We'll give you shit. You give us
Shit.
Yeah.
Duke for Duke, if you will.
Literally.
Another interesting trade. The Suns picked up Torrey Craig from Indiana.
I love it.
They only gave up a second.
That is great.
And they got
him
cash.
for rocks. They got him. The best player in the entire NBA league, because we all know cash considerations.
Yes. Please welcome
Undefeated.
cash considerations.
Shout out the Orlando Magic for that.
I might pull that tweet up and just leave it sitting here for the people to see.
Very rarely will I chuckle out loud at a tweet. Like, I read that out loud and laughed really hard. Welcome. This is a bag of fucking cash.
Hey, yo.
Celtics get Derek
Hey,
White.
yo. The Magic funny, bro. Look at their Twitter header, first of all. Look, they gave him a jersey. Cash considerations. Source, us, the official Orlando Magic account.
Yeah, like what?
That's tough. I'm leaving that.
He should be a Hall of Famer.
Cash
Everywhere.
considerations.
Every team should retire.
Facts.
Cash
Facts. This should be
consideration.
hanging in the Raptors. The Suns did give up Jalen Smith, a part of that trade. I missed that, but still,
That's
I
fine.
think they
We'll
won.
take
Yeah.
Torrey Craig.
Torrey
He was
Craig,
a
baby.
beast last year.
And
We
then
just got him back. Love to see it.
In other exciting news, the Hornets finally got a big.
Hooray.
That actually like makes them like not like a legitimate threat or anything in the playoffs. It makes them a feisty little 7 seed to run into. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. They picked up whatever Harrell brother it is. Their names are so close. Montrez from Washington. They gave up
They're the same player. There's only one Montrez. You're thinking of the Morrises.
Oh, excuse me. A bit under the influence. They only gave up Vernon Carey Jr. and Ish Smith and our second round pick, Boston's, which they picked up from probably
Rozier and Kemba.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But yeah, that's what the point I was going to make, Mims. The Hornets, that's exactly what they needed. Feels like, I don't know, dude. If I'm a Hornets fan, I'm really excited for the future.
Yeah, for once. Fucking once. They did it. They drafted. They took a chance on someone, and it fucking worked. That's what Charlotte teams just never do, and they finally did it.
They had Kobe in the grasp of their hands. They fucking let him go for nothing.
I'm good.
Yeah, fools, imbeciles.
My advice for Charlotte teams: do not settle for mediocrity. Take chances. They just never do. Don't trade for Sam Darnold's.
Yeah.
draft star players.
Yeah, just like try it.
Like, what's the worst you happen? Like, you lose, then you tank and get another draft pick and just try it again. So just keep taking chances.
Just keep trying. One will work eventually.
It's bound to.
Smart. But yeah, no. That's a really interesting trade. Just like I said, as someone whose team could easily end up in like the 3 seed, 2 seed, I would be very annoyed if it was just like the Hornets just staring at us mean mugging. I'd be like, oh, y'all are real excited to be here. This is not going to be.
That's a bitch. That's like the Hawks last year a little.
Yeah, like I'm just going to pull up and the Hawks were like, good. That fuck that. The Hawks were fuck that.
They had a system, bro. They would run the pick and roll with fucking Clint and Trey, and
John Collins.
If they rolled with Clint,
that's beautiful.
If they rolled with Clint, then Trey would just hit the floater every fucking time. He would never miss. He'd hit that little floater, that running floater.
Yeah.
Or if they got on Trey, he just fucking lob it right up the Capella. 2 points every time.
Yeah.
And if he went underneath, he was just like, you know what? I'll fucking chuck it from like 5 feet beyond the line.
They just had a perfect system.
Just being a menace on the
Everybody
perimeter.
else was just on the floor as decoys.
What a team.
Yes, as of right now, the Nets and Celtics are the 7 and 8 seed. The Raptors 6. Do y'all think the Cavs stay up here as the 4 seed? Like, honestly.
Yeah, they could, but they're
Evan
not going to be a
Mobley
better
is
team,
very
obviously.
good at basketball.
Yeah. I think I was on the record on this pod saying that if all things hit, he reminds me of Anthony Davis, and here we are.
Yeah, so
yeah, they're a good regular season team. I think they might stay.
They did pick up Dinwiddie. Yeah. I think, they'll, I don't know about if they'll stay at 4, but they won't slide much farther.
I feel like
the Cavs ended up Dinwiddie. I thought the Mavericks got him.
Yeah, the Mavericks got Dinwiddie.
They got LeVert.
Yeah, that's who they got.
That's right. Yeah.
Other old.
Yeah, that's
Brooklyn
a great
guard.
pickup for them.
Yeah, the other one. To be honest, LeVert on that team is really that gives them.
Yeah, they got LeVert in a second for Ricky Rubio of first, but it's a lottery protected, which I think is a good enough, and 2 seconds in the same year, all 2022. So the Pacers have an ass of picks now. Just so we're clear.
I respect them for blowing it up.
Those keeping score at home.
Damn time.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Ricky Rubio's like definitely he could see the what is it, the back nine, the whole 18 he's almost
Yeah.
done here. He's almost finished up.
He's gonna give a heroic effort in the Olympics, though. He's a beast in the Olympics. Don't sleep.
Hell yeah, he's gonna play his ass
The
off.
Olympics bring out the dog in hoopers, bro. I swear. Especially if they're
Except the
foreign
United
hoopers.
States.
Yeah, I was gonna say foreign hoopers. They just go crazy.
The United States just goes through the motions. They're like, oh.
International basketball, Patty Mills is a problem.
It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, no. Team Australia, Patty Mills is up there with like Untucked Kyrie and like all those great players. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's up there, bro. Pro-Am Peyton Pritchard dropped 90 points in a Portland Pro-Am.
What a dick.
All right, it's time to talk about the Celtics. Today, we have acquired Daniel Theis and Derek White, which I'm not mad about, and a 2023 second. What we lost to RIP Dennis Schroeder, Enes Freedom, who is no longer employed by any NBA team.
Just waved immediately. They said, fuck all that.
He was on the team for a total of 5 seconds. The Houston Rockets. Bruno Fernando, Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, a first-round pick, which really fucking sucks, pick swap, and a future second. Gaining Derek White is valid because I know that he was on that USA team with who was on that team? I know Tatum was on that team, Jaylen Brown was on that team, and I believe one more player, Marcus Smart, maybe. I want to say Marcus Smart was on that team too.
He was not. On last year's Team USA? Or are you talking about
in the FIBA tournament.
It was a FIBA.
Yeah, you're right.
And I know that they had good chemistry and they're all friends. So bringing him in isn't terrible. I'm not mad about losing any of these players because Schroeder just wasn't working out. Like, he needed to go. Enes Freedom's a bum. And then the rest of them were just like, other than Josh Richardson, who I feel like we replaced with Derek White. So it's like, okay, that's fine.
Derek White is far better than Josh Richardson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But on the other hand, we lose another first round pick, which is brutal. I mean, I guess we're not looking to like. I don't know. What are we? Are we in win now mode? What are we doing here?
I think they're in limbo.
That's what I'm gathering from like what we done today. I feel like Brad was just like, like I'm a GM now. Like, I gotta do something, and then he just ended up making like really random trades. To get into more specifics, we gave up Schroeder, Freedom, and Fernando, and a pick, a future second for fucking Daniel Theis. That's way too much, bro. That's way too much.
Back to square one.
Like, if that's the package we're looking to get rid of, there's no fucking way that's the best we can get back. I refuse to believe that. And I'm cutting the guy some slack. It's his first time doing the gig, but like, I just feel like that's pretty unacceptable. Like, getting Theis back isn't bad for our team, but like, I can't be satisfied when that's what we give up for him. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he was employed by us literally less than a season ago, and we didn't want to pay him. It was the whole thing, and now he's just back on the team. It doesn't make any sense.
What a dumpster fire. I don't know what they're thinking. If they're in win now, I feel like they're just in hopes that Tatum
because we've been playing great. We've been winning a lot lately. Like, it hasn't been hard to watch. Like, but like I said, like this, like the Theis trade doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. You cannot justify that in any way. You spin it. Getting rid of Schroeder was a good move, and I'm glad we got that done. But it's like, bro, what? So stupid.
We got some breaking news, fellas.
What's that?
Oh God.
Aaron Rodgers has won his 4th MVP.
As he
Boo.
should. As he should.
Boo. He's not
He's
my
the GOAT.
MVP. Not my MVP.
4-time.
Not my MVP.
Just thought I should throw that out there. I didn't mean to cut you off, Grant, but I saw that notification pop up on my laptop.
I was hoping for some good breaking news, but that's okay. But yeah, I was basically done. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how much better we got. We definitely got better. I just don't know how much. We'll see.
I feel like y'all went from a 7 seed to a solid 6 seed.
Thanks.
I mean, hey, you'll be playing us.
I'm not completely sold that the Celtics are
You play the
done.
Bulls.
I feel like the Celtics, like Brown and Tatum, I feel like it's enough to steal a couple rounds, maybe just one round in the playoffs from like a team maybe they're not supposed to beat. Like, let's say Boston
I don't
gets
think
matched up
we
with
have
Cleveland.
a first round exit. Yeah. Ooh.
Boston's gonna win that.
Cleveland would be fun.
Yeah. Like Boston's gonna
They're
win.
kind of a
those type
bad matchup
matchups.
for us, to be honest.
Mobley would give you all hell.
Yeah.
Isn't
Jared
Markkinen still on that
Allen.
team?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not sure if they moved him or not. That's a good question.
I'm pulling up their roster right now. No, he's still on the team. Yeah, Okoro, Karis LeVert, Rondo. I forgot Rondo was on the fucking team. Sexton, Kevin Love, Mobley, Garland, Jared Allen. Yeah, no, it's not
That's
a bad.
solid squad.
That's not a fun team to run into at all in the playoffs. I'll give you that. Is it just me or is every team that Rondo plays on ends up in the playoffs, even if they're not supposed to?
No random.
Except
I
the
like
Kings
Rondo.
that 1 year.
Yeah, but like the Bulls that 1 year.
Yeah. Him, Butler, Wade.
I don't even think Wade was on that team. I think it was just him and Butler.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like, I'll be great. But yeah, no.
He's just a
Cavs.
winner.
But yeah, no. Celtics dumpster fire.
Absolute dumpster fire.
There's another trade that happened the other day, but is definitely bears mentioning. I think this is like a 3-teamer, but the Pelicans got CJ McCollum.
That's kind of going under the radar, yeah.
Well, I feel like
No
the
one's
problem with
talking
that
about
is that the Pelicans got now all they have is a bunch of really tiny guards, which defensively does not help because they have Devontae
Zion's
Graham.
MIA.
Yeah, Devontae Graham's like 190 pounds soaking wet. Like CJ McCollum is 6'3". Who else is the guard? I'm about to pull it up right now.
Brandon Ingram's going to be center.
They still have, is it Valanciunas is on that team?
Valanciunas, yeah.
I'm about to say, I know they swapped. Yeah, him and Steven Adams got swapped last year. That's right. They got Alvarado, who's like 6 foot tall. Like maybe. Like Herb Jones is solid. Winnie and Gabriel is just kind of undersized. I mean, 6'9", but he's skinny as all hell. Kyra Lewis is small. They have Larry Nance Jr. I mean, they just lack size besides Valanciunas. And, I mean, Zion's MIA, like you said. So, this team really just kind of, to me, I don't know. They improved on offense, but defensively, they have a lot of holes. Like, a lot.
They're basically tanking again this year.
I mean,
it's bad.
Yeah, because Zion's not playing, but I mean, is Zion just all in on just going to New York? He's just like, I'm not re-signing. Like, I'm fucking out of here.
He's definitely not going to re-sign. There's just no way. And I don't trust the Pelicans to build a winning organization around him. Like,
if you're Zion, are you like, you have to hear other teams out, bro. Like, you cannot be dead set on going to New York to play for the Knicks. That's just not a good idea. Like, that's where you're dead set on going, bro.
That's where he
wants
to be.
I don't think Zion's ever going to get a ring. Jeez.
Nah, probably not if
Which
he's
is
ended up in
sad.
New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it sad though? I feel like we all kind of saw this coming.
Ja got a better chance right now.
Yeah,
Sure.
no kidding.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, this is official. We deemed it now. Zion ain't winning no damn ring.
Yeah.
He's just not. He's just not.
If he's just gonna bounce straight to New York and that's where he wants to be, then yeah. You sealed your own fate, pal. Prove me wrong. I challenge you to prove me wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go somewhere else. Go somewhere like, I don't know, Boston.
Don't do that.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
I feel like if Miles Bridges
Wouldn't make
bounced
any
from
sense. We
Charlotte,
have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Like, where would
make him play center.
play the smallest ball ever?
Bro, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm looking at it right here. They have him listed as 284 pounds. Like, that's like the
Which is
second biggest
which
player
is
in the
being
NBA.
generous. He's probably like
Yeah.
295.
Yeah, like,
Like,
besides
Buddy is
anybody's bigger than
huge.
him.
That man is huge. Yeah, I honestly am not interested in Zion Williamson.
Listen, man, I would love him to play on the Hornets so I can go see some games.
Oh yeah, that would be really sick.
The Hornets or Trae Young.
Ooh.
Or let me put it this way. He was on the
Ooh, what if
Hawks
he
and the
did,
same
though?
thing with Capella.
He has reason.
I mean, what would be the reason? Just the Carolinas?
Yeah, you went to school there, grew up here, born in North Carolina.
Does he want to come home though? Like he already went to Duke. Like does he want to go back to North Carolina already?
Zion to me comes across as a mama's boy. Maybe that's just me.
I don't know. The way he licked his lips in the offseason when they
know.
mentioned New York, that just tells me all I need to know.
He's got big dreams.
I just don't want to believe it. I'm convincing myself otherwise that he's just not going to end up there. I just don't want to see that happen.
Would not be good.
No, not good for any of us. But
Have we talked about the Sabonis Halliburton trade yet?
I mentioned it earlier, so we talked about
Yeah, we covered it. We made
Halliburton.
fun of the Kings.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't talk about Sabonis went off A and B. We don't talk about how this really affects the Pacers. So to me, let me pull up the Pacers roster real quick so I can get a look. They get a good guard. They already had
That's
Brogdon.
Danny. That's old Danny's squad over there in Indiana.
Yeah, tricking the Kings. He's like, listen, I've blown my cover in Boston. They don't pick up the Boston area code anymore. So if I move to Indiana, I can start tricking people again. Once I get them on the phone, that's all I need. That's what happened. That's why Boston stopped getting all these ludicrous trades. Everybody just saw the Boston area code and was just like, no. Every time I pick up the phone, he somehow makes me make a trade, and I'm not doing it.
It's fucking we get Anthony Davis.
My boy can sell water to a fish.
Now the Boston area code, the second he goes to Indiana, but I mean, granted, Sabonis is an all-star, but if he wants out and that's what you're doing, apparently Miles Turner wants to stay. You get Tyrese Halliburton. Chris Duarte, has looked like a really good player coming out of college so far. I mean, he's 24 already, but he's coming out hooping. All right, let me pull up his numbers real quick. They still have Brogdon, obviously. Who else is there? TJ McConnell's on this team. Ricky Rubio's on this team. Buddy Hield, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they said they're gonna flip him though.
Yeah, he's got a fat contract, but if not, I mean, that's a very good shooter to have on your team. Lance Stevenson is on this team. That's wild to me. TJ Warren, don't forget Bubble TJ Warren.
TJ Warren or Lance Stevenson is on the Pacers?
Correct.
What?
They signed him for the rest of the year. He's back.
What? Can you pull up his numbers?
I can. I think they signed him to a 10-day, and like that's what happened. Let me pull up his full splits here. So he is averaging 8 points a game when he plays. I think he signed a 10-day though, and they were like COVID issues were like awry.
What a goat.
Yeah, and 26 games played, if I'm reading this correctly, he's averaging 8 points a game, 4 assists, 2 fouls, great, in 17 minutes. Love that. And 25% from the three. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, Lance Stevenson in the NBA. Love to see it.
Absolutely. An icon.
Culturally and in just the overall sense of the word icon.
He embodies the word.
So,
go ahead.
oh no, you go ahead.
No,
We haven't talked about Porzingis yet. That was the one I was about to bring up. Or did we?
Porzingis. No, we have not.
So yeah, that kind of came like at the buzzer and really caught me by surprise. But Kristaps Porzingis got shipped for Spencer Dinwiddie and a couple other people, I believe. Haven't seen the full details. I'll pull it up right now. But y'all's thoughts initially, just the idea of Porzingis getting moved. Did y'all see that coming?
Not this trade deadline, but I'm not like totally
I'm
surprised.
not shocked. Like it didn't shock.
There's been talk about this for a while.
I just knew that. Yeah, I knew that if the opportunity presented itself, that they would absolutely move him. But
Did you think they'd do it for Dinwiddie?
I'm wondering who called who.
Bertans?
That's what I'm wondering. Like who engaged?
I think
first.
the Wizards might engage that.
I mean, is that what?
That's
interesting. Actually,
why are they calling about Porzingis?
That's true. It was probably the Mavericks shopping.
But can you play Porzingis and Kuzma?
I mean, Dinwiddie was not playing great in Washington either, so maybe it was kind of a mutual thing.
But can you play Porzingis and Kuzma on the floor at the same time?
I mean, in my opinion, Kuzma's a traditional 3, so you could play him at the 3, and Porzingis could play the 4.
And then you also have Rui.
Yeah, Rui could. I mean, Porzingis could play the 5 too. He's 7'3".
I mean, that's just not his natural game.
Yeah, no, but it's stretch minutes because I'm sure Rui's not starting.
Well, that would be weird.
It would be weird, but I mean, they made the trade. They got to fucking make do with it
now.
now.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It made me scratch my head.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see it coming at all, but I definitely like this does for the Mavericks in terms of getting Luka a little bit of backcourt help. Dinwiddie didn't really like his situation that much in Washington, which, I mean, that's what you get for bailing on Brooklyn in a great situation up there. But now he's in Dallas, really can go help out there because I really feel like they need backcourt help and someone who can handle the ball and take some pressure off Luka. Because I feel like that's the problem with Porzingis is that you can't really run an offense through him. I feel like he has to have the ball like given to him in spot up situations or not really. I feel like he can't create his own shot.
He can't
at an elite level like they need him to. That's true. I feel like Dinwiddie at least can somewhat create his own shot in a way, along with Tim Hardaway on that team, who's like I think the second highest leading scorer outside of Porzingis. Or out of
How many bigs do the Mavericks have though? It can't be a lot. Dwight Powell,
Kleber, and let me pull up their roster.
Oh, these guys suck.
They have Boban, which is awesome. Moses Brown. Who else? Dwight Powell, yeah, Boban, Maxi Kleber, and
bad.
Moses Brown, and Davis Bertans, who's 6'10" as well. So
they're really just giving the ball to Luka and saying, "Go get him."
Hell yeah, I think they're going to try and make a big splash in free agency. Are there any ideas?
If they don't, I'll be very concerned. And if I'm Luka and if shit don't change soon, I'm thinking I'm leaving.
Has he signed an extension? Does anyone know? I don't think so.
Don't think so.
I mean, yeah, they could be looking to get help as of right now. The upcoming. Yeah, I don't think he signed an extension.
I believe he did.
Did he?
Was it like 5 years? Something
6.
Something crazy. Yeah.
I mean, they definitely could be making room. I know DeAndre Ayton isn't probably going to get re-signed by the Suns, so maybe they're making room for something like that.
Oh, yeah, he got re-signed. Yeah, they paid this man.
So maybe that's the move there, and I like DeAndre Ayton a lot on this Mavs roster.
Oh, no. I'm tripping. He's a restricted free agent in 2022.
When did he get drafted?
Same year as Luka, and so is Ayton. Ayton's restricted as well, but the Suns already said they're not paying the max. So if the Mavs really want to get Luka some help and they need a big, Ayton's definitely the guy you're.
They
looking
should go
for.
all in. They should go all in on him for sure.
Same age, they would have the same window. Like that would be ideal.
Oh,
if
they'd be
not,
dirty.
Other projected free agents are Bradley Beal, Kyrie Irving could be on the move. If, like the Nets are just sick and tired of his shit.
I would pay Kyrie Irving a dime.
I don't think I would do either of these, but Russell Westbrook and John Wall are slated to be free agents at the end of this year.
Bombs.
If you want to go kind of lesser on the money wise, maybe you get Yusuf Nurkic and try to build in other ways and get other players such as like Robert Covington and players who are projected to be free agents like that, more role players. But I feel like you need to get someone who's a star. And if you have Spencer Dinwiddie, Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton, I think that's a solid little core to
You
work
just need
with.
that third piece. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Ayton would be the perfect fit there.
I wanted Ayton Charlotte, but they got a center. Ayton to Charlotte would be very, very interesting.
Honestly, anyone good to Charlotte would be so nice.
He's a restricted, but Marvin Bagley is slated to be a free agent, so maybe that's why the Pistons took him. They're just like cap, like whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but he was in that draft too. Can't forget that. But yeah, no, Ayton would be a huge, huge pickup for that team. Colin Sexton is also supposed to be a restricted free agent this year. Do you guys think he goes on the move? Do you think they're all in on Garland?
Yeah, they're gonna have to eventually pick one or the other.
I think they already picked. Did they not? Did they not extend Garland?
I think they did. So I mean, ideally,
that's the right move.
If you're Colin Sexton, where are you looking? Like, what's a situation that you think? I mean,
you want money.
I'm thinking Eastern Conference, and I think a team that might pull the trigger on something like I was going to say Boston.
That would be cool.
I could see that.
Milwaukee, that would be sick.
Milwaukee would be good. Colin Sexton to. I'm trying to think.
I just don't know if we pay him.
I feel like y'all need a point guard. Like that's just. I know y'all just got Derek White, but I feel like in a playoff situation, yeah, y'all need someone. I don't know.
I think we need one more superstar. We need 3. You need 3 to win a chip in today's league. It seems
he'd
like.
Be a good third edition.
who's basically 2 in his own right, and then you got Chris Middleton,
Chris Holiday. Yeah, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday just cobbling together the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, but if we get like, oh my god, my dream scenario is somehow we end up with Steph Curry. I always get him.
Not keep dreaming.
In my 2K rebuilds, bro. Steph Curry. Oh,
I can just never see him in a Boston jersey.
He would never come to Boston. Never.
So
like, there's no like universe in the world where Steph Curry is a Celtic.
I'm thinking of that jersey swap right now.
It would be we'd be disgusting. We would be disgusting. Oh, I wish. Yeah. That's just a dream I have. A boy can dream.
Yeah, just having Steph Curry spotting up and Jason Tatum just chucking up terrible 17-footers and Jaylen Brown being efficient as hell. And Time Lord Rob Williams catching all the lobs in the world.
Mims woke up today and he's like, "Oh, we traded for Harden. I'm gonna talk my NBA shit." He forgets who his fucking team is, though. The fucking Sixers, brother. Settle down.
It's gonna
former
end.
MVP.
It's gonna end so.
Yeah, and Joel's an MVP too. How many rings do they have put together?
Joel doesn't have an MVP, but he should.
Oh, he's gonna be this year. I'm anticipating him to win MVP, barring the ACL injury that
you're trying to tell me on him. That Doc Rivers, James Harden, and Joel Embiid won't end in a
dumpster fire.
Like, it's no way this doesn't end. It doesn't end well.
It has to end well. We're just gonna get rid of Doc Rivers. That's the move. You understand?
Y'all are not winning this year, and if y'all don't win this year, I think the It's just too late.
What happens if like Harden leaves or some shit?
He won't. He already picked up his
By the
option,
end
so
of
he's
all
here for next
this,
year, too.
when Joel's like washed and not at the like peak that he is right now, I'll be there to say I told you so.
If
I
we
don't
get
think
one
they can
ring,
beat
it's all worth it.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, because then
I think we could.
yeah, one ring is all that Philly fans want. That's all you want.
I mean, if you make a trade like that, if you win a ring, none of it matters after that. That's true for every organization. Same thing with Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, you could go like 10 years without a ring and you're straight.
Let's
You're
be-
like, yeah,
if
we
y'all
got that
traded-
ring back in
got
23.
I was about to
23.
say, if y'all traded for KG and Ray Allen and didn't win a ring, y'all be furious about it to this day. But y'all want a ring, so none of it matters. You know
None
what
of
I'm
it
saying?
matters.
Yeah.
'Cause 08 was fucking amazing.
I'm just talking about the position you're gonna be in after the ring is won. I get it's the
Yeah,
ultimate
but like
goal.
it is what it
but
is, dude. I think
Your
it's
team
worth
could
it.
be a wasteland.
I'm willing to suck for like 5
That's
to
what I'm
10
saying.
years,
If
literally.
it takes, like, if we have to sign James Harden for a 5-year contract until he's 38, he sucks for years 36 through 38. But we get 3 years of going to the finals and winning like one. It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
That's fair. That's fair. It's just annoying that Philly is once again all in on one team. If that's the case, if they win the ring and that's just it. I just think of that Eagles team.
That Eagles team was ridiculous. You talking about the one with Michael Vick, like Nnamdi Asomugha, and like all them?
No. I mean that one could work too. But I was talking about
McNabb?
the damn like when they won the Super Bowl. Like
With
they just went,
Foles,
they were just kind of one and done. Yeah. That's all they fucking.
I think they
talk
got
about.
lucky. I don't think they were all in that year.
No,
That's
they had
fair.
a damn good
That's
team.
fair.
Like they were winning in the regular season all year. But with
Yeah,
Nick Foles,
they didn't
got
make a
lucky.
move for like any superstars. It's just the fact that they were one and done. We didn't really hear much about them after. I mean, they made the playoffs the next year, but we're never going to hear that. Like if they didn't win the ring that year, it would have been a big disappointment.
They got their revenge on us.
It was poetic to say the least for Philly.
Philly
man.
special.
Yeah. And Tom Brady haters.
Illegal formation, by the way. just gonna
Says
put that
the
out
Patriots fan calling out bad calls.
there. I'm just hey, I'm just saying. Could have been 7, man.
But yeah, no, we also have some NFL awards to announce.
Cooper
Defense-
Kupp.
He didn't win it.
Yes, he
Just had to
did.
say. What?
Offensive Player of the Year, baby.
Oh, I thought you were going to say MVP. But yeah, that happened. I was going to start with the rookies first. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We got Micah Parsons.
Duh.
Yeah, in other news, water is wet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. I thought this was pretty presumptive. Grant didn't. Jamar Chase won it. He thought Mac Jones still had a chance. No.
That's ludicrous, Grant.
What,
Mac Jones, maybe like week 8.
Jack?
That was realistic.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Of course I do.
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
I just want you to understand you're
It's
a
just-
madman.
But it's just not realistic at all. Like I get you're trying to back your guy, but like come on, it was Jamar Chase.
Well, listen.
It was always Jamar Chase.
It was always Jamar Chase.
Okay, you're right. I'll just admit defeat. Like he won the fucking award. What am I supposed to say?
This dude was in the Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah, literally. My thought before the playoffs had started was okay. Mac Jones took 7-8 win team, like that was down bad as fuck to like literally almost winning the division and putting us in the playoffs. Like that's pretty impressive for a rookie to do.
He did his job.
In my opinion, I was like, okay, he's the best rookie quarterback. It's a quarterback award usually, but when a
but not
guy
when a
breaks a
receiver's
bunch of records
Yeah.
and goes to the Super Bowl, there's not shit I could say about it. Like he deserves it.
This is true.
Like I may have been on record thinking that he had a chance, but I was also on record saying like if Jamar Chase wins it, I'm not mad.
I remember at one point in the season, I almost bet on it, but I didn't. It was like Jamar Chase was like I think it was like week 15. Actually, it was before the Chiefs game, the first Chiefs game. It was plus 300 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I was about to say like week
Which was
5 or
crazy.
so. I was being ignorant. I was like, "There's no fucking way Jamar Chase will win." Like
you were in denial.
Obvious. I mean, I'm an ignorant Boston fan. What do you want me to say? At least I'm self-aware.
I respect it. We need more self-aware Boston fans. There's not a lot of them.
Yeah, there's
shit. I'd argue that we're more in need of self-aware South Carolina fans.
This is true.
That's a conversation for us. We could go on for days about it.
I mean, I think I would know. I see a lot more.
Speaking of Luka Doncic.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
He scored 51 points tonight.
God
yeah,
damn.
he scored 30 in like 12 minutes.
Yeah, 28 in the first quarter. Like, Jesus Christ.
He's the best 22-year-old of all time. He's a fucking king. Oh, my God.
He hit 7 threes,
so
which
cool.
is what I was knocking.
He's already close to passing best white hooper of all time. Passing up Larry
I mean,
Bird.
he's like already
He'll pass him by, he hits 26. Like, oh, my God. He'll be fine.
Hey, top 3 white hoopers, go.
Pistol Pete, Larry Bird, Luka Doncic.
Go.
I might have to agree with that. I'm thinking about swapping Pistol Pete out. Maybe for like Dirk or some shit.
Yeah, I would say probably Dirk.
That's tough.
Dirk might be over Luka, but Pistol Pete's up there. You're the greatest scorer.
I just want
to
put Luka's in there.
Him in there.
Luka's in there. Just because he's fucking Luka.
Nah, I don't know if Luka's there yet. And y'all are disrespecting our boy Air Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit, one of the greatest undersized power forwards of all time. Bob Pettit, hailing from Louisiana State University, 6'5". Air Bob, 2K legend.
What about John Stockton?
2K legend, bro. Air Bob is disgusting. He's like LeBron,
my
but
team
slower.
cards are always so dumb.
He has A+ on every 2K stat. It's ridiculous. Like, it's like you could literally do all the dribble moves. This 6'5", like literally like Elvis, like
he's literally just like a white LeBron in the game. It's hilarious. in the what's it called? Blacktop, disgusting. He's a issue. He is an issue.
Yeah, because
those all-time teams are ridiculous.
He's like 1,000 times faster than him. And he has like great defense, so like you don't just body him. It makes no sense. But Bob Pettit, 2K legend. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, he needs some more respect. I feel like the youngins don't know nothing about Bob Pettit these days.
No Bob Pettit. They don't know nothing about no Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy.
John Havlicek.
The logo, Jerry West.
They don't know nothing about it.
We were there.
Yeah. We were there back in 67. I remember
nothing about it.
But
we were there for Elgin Baylor, like some OGs.
Well, since the awards were announced, I was going to see if we wanted to give out our awards, but I assume you are not all prepared for that, so we'll just hold off until next episode for that. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
TJ Watt won Defensive Player of the Year, by the way, Jack. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, thank God.
That was kind of like again, water is wet. 22 and a half sacks will do that for you.
Guy's a fucking beast. Love that guy.
But yeah, no, there's not too much to talk about. That was really what we talked about as far as basketball, just a trade deadline.
This wasn't really, official episode.
So it's like some DLC.
Episode 19 is still to come.
We'll call this 18.5.
Like that.
How about we also have the All-Star teams were drafted tonight, if we want to compare those.
I thought the Bronze was better from what I remember, his team.
Not even close. Yeah, LeBron's team. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, let me pull it up on the pod.
Yeah, all I saw was LeBron, Steph, and Giannis were on the same team. I was like, well, that's the superior basketball team.
Can we stop the Rudy Gobert slander?
Hey, he
No.
got picked over Harden. It's official.
I'm not. That's good, but I just feel like he gets no respect from anyone.
Yeah, because he's
He's
not
fucking
that.
decoy. Well, he got shit on because the fucking Jazz left him out there against the small Clippers lineup, so he got shredded.
Well, if you're the
They don't know how
defensive
to
player of
coach.
the year, why the fuck are you getting shredded by a guard?
Because you can't. Because the lineups.
If you're the defensive player of the year, you should not be getting played off the court. That's my whole argument.
If he's 7'2", then and they're playing small, there's nothing he can do.
Anthony Davis not going to get played off the court.
Rudy Gobert don't have the damn same athletic ability as Anthony Davis.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, stop
saying.
he is somehow underrated. I
If
get
your
how
shtick is defense and you get played off the court, then I don't know what to do with you. Like in crunch time, like he has been a defensive liability for them in so many like crunch situations, I feel like. And plus he cried when he didn't get selected for All-Star. So there's that.
He did. All right. I have it.
I'm not on board with it.
We have
Mostly just because I like him for no reason.
the draft order picked here, so we can see what order they were picked in.
Excellent.
I find it fucking hilarious that KD's first pick was Harden's new teammate.
Yeah.
I mean, if he picks Giannis, you have to pick Joel. But that's just funny to me. Steph third to LeBron, fourth Ja to Durant. I think that's
I can't believe
wild.
Jokic that low.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you take? I get Curry over Jokic, but Ja.
The DeMar. I get
Yeah.
LeBron, DeMar probably homies though.
Tatum went over Jokic. That's crazy.
Shocker, Andrew Wiggins was the last pick. Who would have thunk it?
And then we got Book, Luka. Wow, he took Book over Luka. He's having
That's
a better
madness.
season. Yeah, because I mean, Luka arguably should be a starter.
I mean, so should Book.
I mean, that's what I meant. Book.
Yeah, how the fuck is Wiggins starting, but Luka isn't?
Because of
Like,
K-pop.
What the hell? What the hell is going
Because
on?
K-pop is huge in today's
So
economy.
surprised Boss Man didn't shut that bullshit down.
I'm surprised Cat went this high.
Cat's a hooper, bro. He's been playing good this year. I'm surprised Anthony Edwards didn't get picked, as an all-star.
Jimmy Butler this low is a crime. I think I'm surprised LaMelo went this low. Like just because of his
I'm surprised.
name.
Yeah,
I guess
that's what I was thinking. I thought Braun would take him.
Yeah, Mims took him in the 3-on-3 thing.
Yeah.
Get taken till 20th. Fred VanVleet over Rudy Gobert, Jack. I agree. It's just that's just fucking ridiculous, dude.
LeBron said, "I will not play with him."
That's just insanity.
I can't believe Harden went all the way to fucking 23.
Oh, LeBron definitely didn't take Harden for like a reason, dude. Like he did this to KD on purpose, bro.
He was trolling.
For sure.
That's hilarious.
It was like, you gonna take Rudy or James, motherfucker? Like, which one?
Yeah.
Take your fucking poison.
We can thank LeBron for this all-time KD moment. Talking about, I need size on the team.
Yeah.
His team already has Jokic, like himself, Karl Anthony Towns, like
Chris Middleton is not small by any means. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
Joel.
Yeah, KD got raped in this.
And he ain't even playing. That's the funniest thing.
I guess that's what his thought process was. Like,
yeah, I think he was just like, let me just pick who I like, so I don't have to pick him in the next year, the year I have to play, or some shit. Or the people he likes who like aren't the best names, you know. fucking has like Trae Young and Wiggins and shit.
I feel like they should have gotten a new captain.
Yeah, they need to switch it up. Well, wasn't it
Yeah.
Giannis for a little?
Giannis was last year. LeBron's always cat. It's just like done by who gets the most votes per
Okay.
conference.
Okay. Yeah, LeBron's probably going to do it the rest of his career then because people are just going to vote for him no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I feel like when you're voting for the All-Star team, you just see his name and you're like, well, I have to pick LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, he's having a pretty good year. He's averaged like 26. Like
No, there's
he's
never
LeBron
been
numbers.
he hasn't had a season where he didn't deserve to be an All-Star. Like him being an All-Star is valid, but like captain, maybe not. But yeah,
I mean, who in the West would you have captain over him?
Jokic.
That's it.
Yeah, but he's playing.
And even then, like
His
Jokic,
season compared to LeBron's is not even close.
yeah, but the face of the NBA, like
Okay.
boom.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
That and Jokic,
I'm
like
just saying
broke
realistically,
one
like
of
if
the
it was
most
by
fine, like,
like
2 months ago.
who's playing the best, it would look a little different.
It's also getting slept on how like Nikola Jokic like broke someone's back like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and everybody's just like, nah.
He's still hurt.
Hell yeah, he's still hurt. The way his head whipped back, just madness. But yeah, no, that's really about all I've got as far as my notes written down here. But yeah, I would take LeBron in a wash over Durant in this draft, like clearly.
When's the All-Star game? It's not this weekend, but the next one. Is that right?
I think it's got
Or
a
do we
little
got a
more
little
time.
longer? Okay.
I feel like it's
Yeah, I'll
like the
watch
first
that.
week of March.
Okay.
Like usually, like President's Day weekend, something like that.
Gotcha.
When is the NBA All-Star game? I'm about to figure that out.
It's Sunday, February 20th.
It is always on a Sunday. That's so lame.
So the week after the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay.
They said, yeah, we're not going to compete with Super Bowl, pal. Week after.
Anyways, yeah, this weekend, still a big one. Super Bowl and UFC. I'm excited.
Go Bengals. Go Izzy.
Go fucking Rams.
Also, shouts out to Shaun White.
For real.
Ran his
He
last.
did not win, correct?
I don't think so, but he wiped out his first go.
Okay. Damn.
But yeah, Shaun White ran his last half pipe Olympic run ever.
Sad.
Been with us since we were children. We love Shaun White. Fucking legend.
He's an icon.
He's literally a legend. He's like our generation's Tony Hawk.
Well said.
But yeah.
I honestly didn't know he was competing again for the longest time.
I think it's
Kind of-
dope that he is the longevity, man. He's been literally like since we've been like elementary school. Shaun White's been a thing.
We were talking about Shaun White years ago.
Uh-huh. PewDiePie was the ruler of YouTube.
Shane Dawson wasn't
fucking
problematic yet.
R. Kelly hadn't been
Fuck that
canceled
guy.
yet. But yeah, I
It's a
think that
banger video game. So let me go on a little Olympics rant real quick, if y'all don't mind. We need
No,
more
please go.
stars. More stars in the Olympics. Like I don't watch it
Elaborate.
unless there's. I need more star power. I need a Shaun White. I need someone.
I feel
I
like that's
need
the,
someone
of the fault of the
controversial.
media, is it not? For not covering it more.
Yeah, you barely hear. I feel like it was definitely a bigger deal in the past. Like the
Yeah,
Olympics,
dude.
just
I
in
remember my
general.
parents used to get kind of excited for the Olympics.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah, they're like,
Winter
oh shit,
and
the
summer.
Olympics. Yeah.
But now it's just like no one talks about it.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
It's
It's
sad.
weird.
No one gives a fuck. We need someone
How did
controversial.
the Olympics fall off? How did that happen? When
I don't
did that
know.
happen?
I
That's-
want to say like 2012 was, I think, Summer Olympics. I think that was London. And then it kind of felt like
I feel like Beijing was the last big one where everyone cared. That's the last one I remember, like everyone talking about it at least.
This is true.
I never really cared too much about the Olympics personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, Grant. London, the 2012 one, still had a little hype because I remember like
Yeah, I
Usain Bolt,
do.
It was
I
his
do
last
remember that as
run.
well. Yeah.
It had a little, but it definitely
It didn't have
Beijing
the hype of
definitely feel
Beijing.
bigger. And that I think 2010 Winter Olympics when Apollo Ono was speed skating,
Yeah, no, that shit was gas.
that was amazing.
No, I
And
remember
the
watching like a
the
lot
hockey
of that.
tournament was insane. I think the U.S. lost to Canada for the gold medal in
Yeah.
overtime, which we weren't even supposed to make it. We just kept winning. And Sidney Crosby hit a game winner. Yeah, that Olympics, that was a good one. But yeah, I agree. It has died. And I don't know what caused that. It's really sad.
Yeah, that somebody should do some research on that.
Why are the Olympics dead? What is going on?
That I have some questions. That is really weird. I never really thought about it until you just brought that up.
Like it was it was such a big deal. We were younger.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people we'd go to school and talk about it. Like, yo, dude, did you watch the Olympics last night? Yeah.
What's that swimmer's name? Why can't I think of his name?
Michael Phelps.
Yeah. Him and Ryan Lochte, they were going crazy.
I just got the greatest exclusive 9 idea ever. I don't know if we could do 9, but we could do like 2 apiece.
Olympians?
Best steroid users of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It.
No, we could do 9 because that could range from like WWE, all of 90s baseball sluggers. Dude, no, that's coming soon. Look forward to that. Best steroid users of all time. That's coming soon.
Absolutely.
Great idea. Pat on the back for that. All right. Are we wrapping it up here?
Yeah, that'll do it for me.
That'll do it for me as well.
All right. Well,
this is a nice DLC episode.
A little shorty.
The fans will appreciate.
A shorty but a goodie. But we'll be back probably sometime next week. I don't fucking know when. We'll see you when we see you.
We'll be back.
But yeah, thanks for listening. See you next time.
Peace.